What is up, YouTube? How's it going, guys? Alright, so right off the bat, I got my new mic situation going here. Hopefully the audio is good. I haven't flown the Zibo on a stream yet, so if the audio for the Zibo is overpowering, let me know. But man, how's it going, guys? Good to have you here. Today should be pretty fun. We are going to be taking this wonderful Boeing to Salt Lake City. So I'm excited, guys. You guys have been asking for the stream for quite some while. Oops, smart co-pilot, get away from me. So here we go, guys. We're going to do it. I mean, I haven't flown the NG. I haven't even done a practice flight, so bear with me. We're going to try. I'm going to try my best here to get her off the ground. I'll probably be doing a bunch of stuff not according to SOP, or maybe I'll do something wrong, so let me know so I can fix it and change it. But I tell you what, guys. This frickin' Zibo mod 737, the only flights that I have done, just kind of like some pattern work and messing around. It's amazing. I mean, you guys know me, I'm a sucker for wing views. Hold on, that's the back of a seat. Look at this. Look at this view. Look at the texturing, the reflection of the glass. I mean, and here, well, let's see, where's my all-time favorite? I mean, this one's good. Here's my all-time favorite. You ready? I mean, look at that. I feel like I'm actually sitting at the window seat. Like, this is unreal. The texturing on the door, on the window and everything, the engines, blows me away. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Daniel Smith, he's in the house, of course. He's a 737 guru. Chris73 here. Slam Cannon, how's it going, buddy? HD Sim, Ace Aviation, Romulus. How's it going, guys? Cartage Wall. All right. Airplane is cold and dark. Let's go ahead and get it fired up here. I'm pretty sure what I need to do is, first I'm going to connect this, but somebody said to start flight leg, and that kind of gets everything rolling. So I've got that set up, and let's go ahead and get some power to the airplane. We're just going to go battery switch here. We can go ahead and arm those, ground power. Yes, please. Move our way up to the alignment situation here. We just go straight to nav mode, I believe, for these things. I'm going to move this to the status iris display. That looks good. Stall warning. What? Oh, there we go. Test the flight recorder. That looks good. Making my way down the overhead panel here. We're going to go ahead and put this on battery and ground power. Volts and amps. How's it going? Voice is a bit quiet. Let me boost it just a tad bit here. Check, check. Maybe that's a little bit louder for you. We'll see. Hopefully that's better. All right.
Guys, the wheels on board.
Where am I at? Oh, there we go. I couldn't click on my mouse because I was on the wrong screen. All right, coming back down. We can leave the fuel pumps off right now. This can stay off for right now. And let's go ahead and put our logo light on, because chicks dig logo lights. Put our position lights on. And I think that's good for right now. Our flight altitude is going to be... I filed this at 40,000 feet. Man, the texturing on this cockpit, guys, is just unreal. It's so freaking good.
Subscriber ahead.
Nee Santos, subscriber in the house. How's it going, man? Thank you, sir. Hope you enjoy the content. I hope I don't make a fool out of myself today for this stream, but let's jump right into the box here. Let's see if we can get this started here. We're going to go FMC, pause a knit, and I'm going to put in LAX here for the reference airport, and then one of you guys mentioned to take the GPS position to copy over for your iris to set that. Boom, we're going to go LAX to Salt Lake City. And then, oh, I wanted to check. Do I have there we go. Charts. Where art thou? Delta 5. Nope. Look for the airport. I'll probably get my clearance first from LA because I don't want to have to reprogram the box. I don't know if I'm confident in my abilities to reprogram the entire flight plan. So let's get this set up here. And we'll hop down to the radios. 8 is 33.8. Man, I mean, just listen to the sounds of it. I can't believe that this airplane is free. I really can't.
Clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Sierra.
Information Sierra. Let me get my notepad out here.
Los Angeles International Airport. 8 to information Sierra. 1453 Zulu. Wind 050 at 4. Visibility 7. Few clouds at 1,800. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 3000. Arriving runways 24 right, 25 left. Departing runways 24 left, 25 left, 25 right. ILS runway 24 right and 5
Alright, they're
left
shooting off
approach and use
westbound. That's
vector
good.
for
We're
visual
expecting
approach
that.
will be provided. Simultaneous visual approaches to all runways are in progress. Simultaneous
Alright.
instrument departures in progress. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude,
2035.
and if flight following is
Clearance.
requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold toward instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Sierra.
Alright, we've got information Sierra. 2035 will be our clearance delivery frequency. And we are connected to Pilot Edge. So our route of flight, I posted it in chat there. You can also call it up by typing !route. We are going to Salt Lake on the Orca 3. So I'm going to just call him because I don't want to get something completely different and then have to reprogram the entire box. But Romulus says, V1 Captain, look like your nav data is out of date. Uh-oh, is it? I don't even check. I really hope I have, how do I go to index? Let's see. Identification? Oh no. Index. Oh, here we go. Nav data. Ooh, yep, we're out of date. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, back to the route page, and let's give clearance call 20.35. Hopefully he doesn't give us some crazy fix that is on the expired nav database. Quentin Johnson says, good morning, V1. I'm watching your stream from Punta Cana. Ooh. Favorite stream in paradise doesn't get much better. Thank you, Quentin Johnson. Glad to have you here, man.
Number 412 Tango, holding short runway 20
Hope
right,
you're
ready
enjoying
for
your time down there in Punta Cana.
4122 Tango, John Tower, wind calm, runway 20 right at Kilo, cleared for takeoff.
Uh-oh.
20 right at
Is this
Kilo,
that controller?
takeoff,
I think
takeoff.
this is the controller that's not very fond of me. Oh boy. And we're taking up a 737. This should be fun. I don't even know my call sign. What are we? We're American 812 today, guys. American 812 from LA. Clearance, good morning, American 812. I'd like to pick up our IFR to Salt Lake City.
American 812, LA clearance, on request, am I? And confirm your intended cruise altitude.
Flight level 400.
That's wrong for direction of flight, standby. We'll glitch on something, that's valid, standby.
Already screwed up. I just, you know what I did? I copied a flight out of FlightAware. They must have been on a different departure or something. Yeah, because we are going eastbound. Shoot.
American 812, LA clearance, cleared to Salt Lake City Airport, Orca 3, departure, Las Vegas transition, and then as filed. Climb via the SID, accept, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 390, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 4606.
Alright, we're cleared to Salt Lake City, Orca 3 departure, Las Vegas transition, then as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 5,000. 39015, departure is 2512, squawking 4606 for American 812.
American 812, read correct. November 22 Tango, contact SoCal departure.
Alright, wait, well we got our
Departure,
clearance. Let's turn him down just a little bit. I think it's a little, can I turn down the audio? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Zibo rocking it. Man. Alright, so let's have some fun here. Let's program this box here. We're going to go route.
4122 Tango,
We are
radar contact.
over here at the Charlie terminal, or what is this, the Bradley terminal, I believe it's called. And we're expecting 25 right for departures. So I'm going to go here. Departure, arrival. Oh my gosh, this feels so foreign, guys. This feels so foreign.
Foxtrot, Palm Springs,
Orca.
cleared to Victorville Airport, Cathedral 1 departure, Palm
What runway did I say? 25 right. There we go. Las Vegas transition. Route.
SoCal departure
And
frequency
activate that. Boom. I'm going to go back here.
767.
So after Las Vegas,
285 Juliet Strike cleared to
Then
Victorville.
as filed,
1 Palm Springs, then as filed.
which
Departure
is
maintain 7,000,
Quebec
expect
70.
120 at 10, departure 126.7.
Can I just
walk 47.
put that in here like this? Nope.
Epic 5 Julie Foxtrot, read back correct.
All right, how do we get
Number 22
the
Tango, verify heading 220.
legs? Las Vegas.
Alright, radar has you on a track of about 200.
There should be a way to... Oh, I'll do the arrival first. Let's see. Arrival, and off of, let's see.
Tango, climb and maintain 5,000.
Delta 5. What are we landing in Las Vegas? Or not, I'm sorry, why did I say Las Vegas? Salt Lake City. Let's get it together here, guys. I haven't had my coffee. Baby's been keeping me up last night. That's my excuse. Alright, we're gonna probably land... Ooh, gosh, I don't know. Southbound, what is that? 16? 16 right? Let's play on 16 right. Delta 5. And I filed the MLF transition. Execute. Let's take a look at this now. Orca 5 Las Vegas. There we go. That's the page I was looking for. That's the page I was looking for. Q70 to Blip, which is Bravo Lima India Papa Papa Papa. Oh, 2 P's. There we go. And then after Blip, why does it see this? I'm just not used to this, man. I'm not used to this. Las Vegas, Quebec 70. Well, hold on, I gotta execute maybe. Oh man. Go to route and then next page. All right, there we go. Route, next page. Direct MLF? No, we don't want to be direct. It's going to be after Blip, Q482, but I don't even see Blip on here. Why is it IFEYE? Can I just add a waypoint? LIPP.
Number 22 Tango, turn right heading 320 when it will proceed
And
directly.
then from that we're going to take Quebec 48. Oh no, 842. Dyslexia coming in there. 842 to Winnin. So we're going to go here, and then a Whiskey India November Echo. November. Now let's take a look at this. Blip. What's up, V1? What's up, Jermaine Smith? Good to have you here, man. Daniel Smith says enable FMC input lag. I think I do have it enabled. Pretty sure I do. Does it display? I'm pretty sure I did it. Yeah, FMC input lag. That is on. So yeah, it is. All right. Now we need to go to. Let's take a look at this. I think this is all jacked up here. Plan mode. I'm gonna zoom it out a little bit, and then I think if I go to the legs page, right, and then I can step through this. Okay, so there's the departure. Orca, all the way up Blazing Las Vegas, Blip, Beaver, that looks right. Yeah, this looks right, this looks right. We did it right. Okay, Beaver, boom, boom, boom. Perfect, into the arrival. Alright, so our route is good. Our route is good. So now, perfect it. I think what I can do is just go here, boom, reserves. We're going to take a 3,000 reserves. We're going to go cost index 99 because the DCS F-16 Viper got released yesterday, so I need to get back to that. No, just kidding. I got some other stuff I got to do later too. But 390 is a cruise altitude. We'll execute that. The N1 limit, there we go. I'm not sure if I have to put in the SEL there. And then we can do a durate takeoff, which let's do a climb 1. 24K durate TO1. Takeoff, we're going to do a flaps 5 departure. And here we go. V speeds are set. All right, I think I fumbled my way through that. decently enough, you guys let me know. I know I'm ignoring a lot of you guys in the chat right now. I'm not trying to, but I'm just trying to get this this puppy all set up here. So let's go ahead and start. Let's fire up the APU while we're waiting here. When do you guys let me know? Are you supposed to turn on like the right forward fuel pump for the APU, or do you just do the APU without a fuel pump? I wonder if I'm getting confusion from a previous aircraft where you had to have a right forward pump on for APU start.
Number 22 Tango, report when you have the ATIS at Riverside.
There we go. Hold it long enough. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Just report when you do.
The sounds, guys, are freaking awesome. Jeremy Harvey says, yep, another aircraft that does not need help from BSS. I agree. There we go. Man, everything about this airplane makes me realize, you know, the standard that should be set for our payware airplanes that, unfortunately, they're really not. I mean, I really wish we had just half the quality that this has for free. It just keeps blowing my mind. Let's go ahead and transfer the gens over there. That looks good. The window heat's supposed to come on, what, 5 minutes prior to takeoff? Something like that. Let's go ahead and get the bleed on. It's probably getting a little bit toasty in here. We'll get a little air conditioning on before we start. Our landing altitude at Salt Lake City is 4231. Little high density altitude there. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. 4250. That should be close enough, right? You would rate only the climb one. Huh. Left aft punt, Jeremy Harvey. Really? Okay. That I shall. Listen to the sound of the fuel pump. Oh my gosh, guys. Freaking love it. Alright, somebody said I didn't derate properly. Well, I only derated the climb mode, right? That should be fine. But top of climb 1, top of climb OAT in their places on the perf page. It won't auto update like the Airbus? You mean I have to put in wins? There we go, perf. Cruise win. Oh, I don't have the wins. See, I don't have. I would, but I don't. I do all my own flight planning. I don't use the cheeky, sneaky stuff that you guys use, like SimBrief. That's cheating. I do my own flight planning, but I didn't get the wins aloft today, so we're just gonna have to go without wins aloft. Do I have enough fuel? Is there? There should be a fuel predict page. Index. Not perf. Now, surely there's a page that will tell me the landing fuel, right? Progress page? Here we go. Fuel quantity, let's see, next page. At Salt Lake, fuel quantity, no, that's the top of climb. 14.4 at Salt Lake, really? Okay, so we got plenty of gas. I need the extra gas because I'm new, so we may have to go around. What am I trying to go? Init ref, there we go, perfect. All right. Oh boy. FCU, let's look at our SID here, the Orca 3. Well, he gave us 5,000 initial, so we're just going to put 5,000 feet on the initial altitude right there. What do you guys put for your IAS? Is it just the V2 speed, the V2 plus 10? I'm going to just put V2 in there right now. 139. And we can turn our flight directors on. We can go auto brake RTO. Let's come back to the overhead. Let's get set up for engine start here. We'll get all of our pumps on. We're going to do ignition left today. Electric hydraulics are off. What is that? Oh, cab utility bus? Really? That's pretty cool. APU gen. Volts and amps look good. All right, let's go ahead and disconnect the GPU. We'll remove the chocks. So that looks good. How's our checklist? before start. Flight deck door, we haven't got that there. CDU is set, N1 bugs. Ooh, and IAS is set, MCP is set. So 5,139. Do we have to set our N1? Don't they? It doesn't automatic. 97.7. That looks good to me. Daniel Smith says you don't have it, but you can put your plan fuel in the FMC on the perf page under plan fuel. Interesting. I put V2 plus 20. Okay. V2 plus 20. That would be nice. V2 139. Let's do 159. Cool. Alright, so I think that's pretty much all we need to do for right now. We have our fuel. This plane looks amazing, guys. No doubt about it. Let's practice our, or not practice, let's set up our better pushback. We're going to push this way, right? Shoot. Which way's the taxiway? This way. That would have been funny if we pushed into the terminal. There we go.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the
3000 on the altimeters. So let's go ahead and set those. 3000 set there. Set right there. Perfect. Okie dokie. FMC, and let's go back to ground control for us today in Los Angeles. Ground control on the south side is 121.75. And we're not going to be pushing onto an active, so we don't need to call him. 121.75. Tower frequency, Los Angeles Tower for the south side will be 120.95.
False Ring Tower 5 Juliet Foxtrot ready
So we'll
to go
set
through
that
Lava.
up as well. I need all the
November
pre-setup I can
285,
do here.
Juliet
I didn't do any of the
Foxtrot,
fire
Foxtrot
tests and
Tower
stuff, guys. I apologize.
runway,
I
turn left, cleared for
probably
takeoff.
should have done that. I feel weird not doing it, but I mean, they all function. It's unreal that there's your file test. I mean, the lights here for your bottles. It's freaking unreal. This is a free airplane. It blows my mind. Let's get our squawk code in the box. Daniel Smith says, "Can you start engine 2 today?" Yes, we will start engine 2 today, guys. We will do the engine 2 starting today. They do that here in the States as well on the 7.3. I don't know if it's a mechanical thing that you start engine 2 first, or like if it's closer to the bleed system or whatnot, but I know the Airbus, it makes no sense to start engine 1 or engine 2 first, but for the Boeing, we're definitely going to start 2. We're going to just go ahead and put this into TARA for Pilot Edge. That would not be proper in real life, but we're going to put it on TARA for Pilot Edge.
Tango, Roger, expect that.
And I think we're good to go. So, did they close the flight deck door? No. Close and lock. That is set. N1 bugs set. IAS bugs are set. Are they? Yeah. MCP set. All right. Here we go. Pushback checklist. Transponder is as needed. Parking brake, we'll handle that. And hydraulic pumps on after engine start.
22 Tango, turn left heading 360 vectors, the ILS runway 9er approach.
Flight Sim Guy 12 says, "Hey, if you want sim, you should invest in the MFG Cross from rudder pedals. Best on the market." You know, Flight Sim Guy, I was very close to purchasing those. I really was. I actually even set up a pre-order and all that, and then I couldn't do it. I didn't want to spend the money on it, man. But it is something I definitely need, for sure.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, let's go ahead and get our anti-collision light on. Yes. You're just saying the yaw dampers, but I thought the yaw damper was supposed to be turned on after the hydraulic pumps are turned on. But all right, we'll turn it on now. What do I know? That is all off. Packs are off. Bleed is on. And we've got start pressure. That looks good. All right, overhead looks good, guys. Let's get ready for pushback. The sounds on this airplane just, the sounds and texturing, guys, it's unreal. I feel like I'm flying a foreign object, but it's just amazing. Look at the external texture.
Over to SoCal, 5 Juliet Foxtrot.
Number 22 Tango, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right, So I'm trying to pay more attention to the comments now, guys. I apologize. I was really ignoring you there, but I'm just trying to get this plane off the deck. Jeremy Harvey says at V1 Sim, a V2 plus 15 or V2 plus 20, departing on your operator. Southwest use V2 plus 20. Well, we're going to do V2 plus 20. That seems safe for me. Heading bug on runway heading course. I will set that after we taxi out. FPS with Zibo. Smooth. I don't know. I haven't even checked it yet.
Good morning, SoCal. Sure, Epic 285.
Daniel Smith says, I'm proud of you finally flying a real aircraft.
7000 via the Cathedral 1.
You can make the aircraft automatically set the altimeter on the other side too. Oh, okay, like in the settings. Alright.
So connected and bypass been inserted. Release parking brake.
Brakes release, clear to push.
Starting pushback. And you may start engine.
I mean, look at this. I mean, this is the only CFM engine that I like, is the one on the 737 with the squashed bottom there. That's just so iconic. I love it. It's actually for the gearbox, I believe, right? Or the accessory gearbox. They had to make it wider. Man. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to listen to some amazingness. So, engine start. We're going to go ahead and ground engine 2, please.
Once again, welcome aboard American Airlines. In just a few
Greg
moments,
Williams
if I
coming in,
could
Super
direct
Chat
you to
$5. He says, Kevin, I gotta take a blank airplane to land. Yeah, man, that's right, guys. If you haven't already, the V1 podcast is out. It's for the members only, and you guys really had some nice comments and stuff. I'm looking at the wrong engine. Wow. If you guys haven't seen it already, though, it is on a members only video. It's a V1 After Dark podcast. A lot of you guys seem to really enjoy that, so thanks for the feedback on that. I apologize for being a couple days late, but it's just the new editor I was learning was really giving me some time, so this is awesome. Thank you, Greg Williams, for the support, man. Appreciate it. Alright, we have engine 2 started. Let's go ahead and turn engine 1. We'll listen to this one.
900 miles from XPAM, turn right heading 060, maintain 3000 until established on localizer, clear the ILS, runway 9 approach.
Look at that. And the PA changes when you have different liveries. I mean, gosh, Zibo, you're killing me here. You're making me not like the other airplanes I have in X-Plane. This shot right here, this view, I swear it's real life. I swear it is. I mean, I feel like I'm on a deadhead going to Salt Lake City. Alright, that we have a good chip over there.
Set parking brake.
Brake set, clear to disconnect, trim the pin.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, so he's good. Let's go ahead and trip the gens over. Boom, boom. We can get rid of Mr. Apu. We don't need you. These go to... help me out, guys. Continuous or flight? I forget. I think it's... Continuous? No, flight? Oh, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Continuous or flight? I know one of them is... for something else. So we're gonna... we don't want high. We want auto. Get rid of you. Auto, auto, auto. We don't need that. We don't need a dual bleed. Those are in auto. Overhead panel looks good. Gen 1, Gen 2, amps and volts. Looking good, guys. Looking freaking good. Ooh, I never turned the seatbelt signs on. Sorry.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, we'll see you next time. Thanks for the smooth push. Alright, let's watch some flap deployment here. Guys. Come on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Flaps 5, green light. Now let's go ahead and let's see, we're gonna go into 2-5 right. That is gonna be 250 on the heading. We'll run a checklist here. Get this thing all set up. Guys, look at this airplane, huh? Fifth Freedom coming in with a $10 donation from Super Chat and says, "Sorry I missed the beginning. This is a watershed stream." Thanks, Fifth Freedom. Thanks for your support, man. You didn't miss much. You just missed me fumbling and bumbling around with the FMC. So, but I think we got her started. We're good to go here. Recalls checked. Let's run a checklist. I should have done that checklist before, so let's go ahead and do our engine start, make sure we did everything. Switches, that was all good, that was good. I watched the engine start from the outside view, so didn't really verify all that, but hey, man. Okay, one question, how do you switch to page 2? I don't know how to switch to page 2 right there. Before taxi check, generators 1 and 2 are on, probe heat is on, window anti-ice is as needed, or wing anti-ice. Engine anti-ice as needed, that's off. Pack switches auto, isolation valve auto, bleed is off. Start switches to continuous, so I screwed it up. Engine start levels to idle. Alright, so I messed that up, should be continuous. Flight is for like icing conditions or something, right? Trim air, you're cold in the back. Alright, let's go ahead and let's fix that. You're cold, it's 20C. Okay, so passenger cabin, aft, it's 25C back there, man. Alright, let's warm it up a little bit for you guys. Oh, trim air needs to be on. Sorry. Let's warm it up. Who's that there? It's cold? There you go. We're gonna warm it up for you back there. Look at the glow on this stuff. Guys, I'm telling you, if I fly this, if I stream in this plane anymore, I may not be flying in the Airbuses. This is too unreal. Alright, that's an auto. That looks good. We're pretty much ready to taxi. What do you guys say?
TDT Papa Delta Jolly clearance on request, Emma.
What airport is this meeting? This is the ShortFinal Los Angeles.
Richie Papa Delta, Jolly clearance cleared Santa Barbara Airport. Fly heading 175, radar vector Santa
Set your cursor on the right side. Hover over center right of the EFB.
SoCal departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2266.
Oh, wait, what? Let's see, before taxi. Oh, guys, yes, awesome, thank you. Ground equipment is clear, flaps levers for takeoff, flight controls are, we'll check them here at lower DU. That has to be blank, really? I didn't know that was supposed to be blank. Interesting. Oh, maybe it's blocked because if the thrust levers are in takeoff position? Full left, full right, oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna call for taxi and get out of here.
November 4122 Tango Riverside Tower.
Godspeed. This should be interesting when we get out of here. How's the volume for you guys? Voice okay? X-plane okay? Let's just sit here while I call him because this is my all-time favorite view in X-plane. I don't care what airplane I'm flying.
Number 85 Julie Fox, contact LA.
Where did I push off of? We're at, shoot, I don't even know what gate we just pushed off of. 53. So if we just pushed off of 53, we gotta be on the Charlie 8. LA ground, good morning, American 812 at Charlie 8 Alley, ready taxi with Sierra.
American 812 LA ground runway 25 right taxi via Charlie.
25 right via Charlie, American 812. Alright, via Charlie, we're gonna come out here, make a left turn, go all the way down on Charlie. Taxi lights coming on. Brakes off. I just gotta do it from here. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this.
We're 285 Juliet Foxtrot LA Center Roger Victorville.
I love it. I need some sound love in chat for that. I mean, you gotta have some sound love, some juicies. This is just unbelievable. Look at this wing texturing. This is hands down the best leading edge I've ever seen in X-plane, and it's freaking free. Pisses me off. All right, Charlie is the this one here, so we gotta come left. Uh-oh. Is there nose wheel steering? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Nose wheel steering is not working. How does one move the tiller? How does one move the tiller? Let's see. Back, home. Customize, configure, hardware, nose wheel axis, on. Uh-oh. Yaw? Yaw. There we go. Okay. Whew. There we go. Goodness gracious. That sounds so good. Oh. Is Charlie? Which one's Charlie? Yeah, Charlie's the inner. Right? Yeah, we're on Charlie. Are we on Charlie? I'm confused now. Yeah, Charlie is, yeah, the inner. We're on the inner, and that's the outer, and that's the runway. Okay. This road was throwing me off here for a minute. There's Hawaiian there. You can listen to the wheels. The wheels hitting the little turtle. I call them turtles, but the little taxiway lights. That's what that thump is. It's hitting the little taxiway lights. Unbelievable. All right, we should probably do some more checklists here and make sure we don't totally make a fool of ourselves. Home. I want to go home. Checklist procedures. Next page. Takeoff. Departure runway. We're going to verify that. Just make sure you don't miss anything here. Everything. We can do all that. That looks good. So we'll do that when we get down there. Our tower frequency is in the standby 2095, and then we'll put our departure frequency when we switch over. Departure was 2512.
Santa Barbara clearance, November 132.
I need some more outside view because this is just too good. That's unreal. The fact that this airplane is free should make some developers embarrassed for the payware products that they put out. That's how good this airplane is. That's how good the Zibo team has done with this. Hands down. I'll be the first to say it. I mean, we have some payware stuff out there that is nowhere close to this aircraft. It's just, it's unreal.
Right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo, Kilo.
Thank you guys. You told me to set it to y'all. I got you. Black Knight 344 says, as far as I can recall, continuous at takeoff and on landings flying through water bearing clouds, but in between is flight. Okay.
Then as filed, climb and maintain 3,000, expect 5,000 5 minutes after departure. Santa Barbara departure frequency 120.55, squawk 3773.
Take TARA when at holding point. For the transponder? I had to, maybe that's just the Airbus. I had to always keep it in TARA because Pilot Edge can't pick you up unless you're in TARA mode. I mean, in real life, yeah, you'd only have it on, you wouldn't have TARA on it this early, but I think it's a Pilot Edge thing. The medium says Zibo is best. It's pretty darn good, man. It's pretty darn good. Alright, we're coming down. We just passed Charlie 3 right here. So we're just going to take Charlie all the way down. Bravo 1. Let's do some more wing views. The sound is, I almost want to, it's so good. The ambient sound of the fuel pumps running, the hydraulics and everything running, and then you've got the passenger chatter as well. I mean, I'm in constant shock. All right, enough of that. Let's focus on flying here. We got flaps 5s, everything looks good. Romulus says, V1, does the fact that you are in the Zibo mean you have received your honeycomb yoke? Good question, Romulus. No, unfortunately, I have not received it yet, but I just couldn't. I couldn't not do a Zibo stream yet. I did some practice work in the pattern the other day, and I can't wait anymore. I can't wait. We have to do a Zibo stream. A lot of you guys have been asking for it for a long time too, so definitely It's good. I mean, it's weird. I think I'll probably have, hopefully I won't have too many flaring issues or anything, but it's weird still having that stick because I associate that with the Airbus, and I'll probably kind of flare it like an Airbus, but hey, it's still really good. Alright, so we're making the turn here at, whatchamacallit, and then we're going to go to Bravo 1. The LED lighting... This is the ILS critical area, hold short, so since they're not doing the ILS today, it's not in the ATIS, we can cross the critical area.
Foxtrot, southeast, transient parking, ready to taxi.
Pretty busy on Pilot Edge this morning, I like that.
Foxtrot, Santa Barbara ground runway 25, taxi via Bravo, Alpha, and Golf.
The medium says, I have a dream that one day Zibo also makes a 747. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. I don't know, have there been any talk or any rumor of anything after this 7.3? I mean, it's hard to say after because they update it every day, it seems like, but I don't know. I don't know if there's any rumor or anything about them doing another airplane or what. Dougal says it's even hard to fly the bus when the Zibo's this good. Dougal, you're absolutely right, man. And I tell you what, when I get that honeycomb yoke, I think I'm gonna have to fly this Zibo more. I think I'm just gonna have to. All right, brakes are set. Taxi light is off. I gotta set the brake here for this checklist because I'm a new guy at this. So we're gonna go 2095 for tower. Departure frequency is going to be 2512, so I'll put that in the standby. 2512. All right. ARM LNAV on the ground? Yes or no? We're doing an RNAV departure. Let me know. I'll obviously arm the auto thrust here as we take the runway. TARA, let's do a checklist here. Departure runway is verified. Entering the runway. We're going to do this. We'll turn on the lights. I won't forget that. After we're cleared for takeoff, landing lights on. Thrust lever is approximately 40%. Okay. I'm just kind of going through this so I know the procedure when I get on there. Toga switch, I have that bound at rotate towards 15 degrees. Landing gear lever up. Above 400, roll mode, select or verify. So at 400 feet, we're going to select LNAV. So that answers my question. Flaps retract as scheduled. Okay, that doesn't seem too complicated. Then we'll select VNAV. We'll probably do autopilot, maybe not. I think I'm going to do autopilot on the departure because I want to just look at the exterior. And then I'll do a lot of hand flying on the arrival, but maybe we'll just get a full visual approach, but I really want to do some exterior shots here as we take off. So I'll turn the autopilot on after departure. Engine start switches as needed, auto brake off, and landing gear lever. Okay, so I can do all that. That's pretty much not a problem. Let's get our takeoff clearance.
Number 2 Papa Delta, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure, we're going to follow this now.
LA Tower, American A12, hold short, 25 right, ready to go.
TV2 Papa Delta, SoCal departure, morning radar contact, jump altimeter 3000.
Medium, yes, this is a paid scenery. This is the ShortFinal KLAX.
Mercury 12, Los Angeles Tower, good morning. RNAV to Docker, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, 25 right, clear for takeoff, American A12. All right, here we go, guys. Let's get out of here. Somebody says, don't touch autopilot, arm LNAV and VNAV. You can arm LNAV on the ground. All right. Armed. Look at this, guys. Are you kidding me? Let me see if I can do a big airplane turn here. Just do it like the big boys. Look at that lineup. Yes, sir. Oh, shoot. Spoke too soon. All right, RNAV Docker. Let's get out of here. Spool them up. Really? Here we go. Oh, boy. 80 knots. Thrust set. Oh, brother.
rotate.
Rotate. Here we go.
Positive rate.
You're up. Gosh. This plane is so nice, guys.
400.
Papa Delta, turn right heading 200 vector Santa Catalina, climb and maintain 8,000.
1,000.
PNAV, LNAV, there we go. 1,000 feet, I was a little premature on that.
Contact SoCal departure.
Departure, we'll see American 812. I'm gonna go autopilot 1 here, because did I put the departure frequency in there? 2512, yes I did. Departure, good morning, American 812 is 2,000, climb into 5,000. Flaps 1. 125.12, right? RNF to Docker, out or below 3. Will she obey that? I really hope so. LA departure, good morning, American 812, leveling 3,000, climbing 5,000. Rut-row. Uh-oh. We have a lost comms.
1,000 to go.
Departure control. Nope. SoCal departure. 24.3. Uh-oh, he's gonna yell at us. Oh, Godspeed. I feel like my thrust levers are a little, awkward. Whoa, 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 with the speed. Departure American, 812, level 5,000.
American 812, SoCal departure, you're on the wrong frequency, try 125.2.
25.2, thank you. Oh boy, we're all messed up. Departure, good morning, American 812, we're level 5,000.
American 812, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
Climb and maintain 13,000, American 812. Ah! 13,000. Level change. Now, why was my auto thrust all jacked up? N1, LNAV, MCP speed. Alright, we're on a vector. Why is my thrust lever doing this, guys? Do you know? Do I need to set it somewhere? Alright. I feel like something is...
Turn left direct clipper, join the departure, climb via the SID.
Left turn direct clipper, join the departure, climb via American 812. Alright, left turn, let's get it started. And then let's go direct to clipper. Oops, legs page, clipper is right here. And then we're just gonna paste him on top right there. And a left turn, execute, there we go. Oh boy, okay, go ahead and turn that off. Disengage RTO. Climb via the SID, so top altitude is 230. He did give us a climb via, so let's go all the way 230. And LNAV, VNAV, direct to clipper. LNAV, VNAV speed, 9 for 10. We're getting close. Let's go ahead and turn these lights off. I probably made a complete mess of that departure, but for an Airbus guy, I'm not too upset about that. Wing and wheels come off. There we go. Check it out. My thrust lever should be on idle when you use autopilot. Oh, like the axis? I should have it on 0? Okay. Oh, alright guys, I'm sorry about that. We missed a lot of that. So, I missed a lot of your comments there. I'm gonna get back to you. Let's turn the volume up on that.
You can sign up at aa.com/.
They've got the real announcements for AA. These are real announcements, guys. That's so cool. I am thoroughly impressed.
Our Advantage Aviator MasterCard is another great way to earn miles for everyday purchases.
Rest says at V1, I noticed this aircraft does have a flap flutter, and I saw it in the Blue Game stream, but I can't seem to notice it. Did you notice it? I did not notice it there, Rest. We'll have to take a look. We'll have to take a look on landing. I would imagine the flap flutter is during the reverse thrust on the ground, because that's pretty much the only time I really see them flutter. Is you know, after touchdown and you're in reverse thrust, something like that.
Roger the Foxtrot, contact Pixel Tower 118.3.
All right, we're 12.6. We're climbing Clipper at or above 10,000. We're going to meet that. Everything looks good here. Let's see if I can do another checklist here. Whew. Climb and cruise. Passenger sign as needed. We'll do that. Altimeter we'll set at 18 and cross check. Mod route for arrival as needed. RP for arrival as needed. All right, cool. So the last thing we need to do is the descent procedure when we get there. So we're looking good, guys. DNP asks, what does the Batavia mod do for the Flight Factor 320? It changes the textures on the exterior for the wing, and also the, and the interior, as well as you can do some cabin texture modding as well. So it does a lot of stuff, and it brings it up to, I would say, the quality of this bird, of the Zibo. Because by default, I don't know if there's any payware other than FlyJ Sim. I think FlyJ Sim is definitely comparable. Look at this shot, guys. Are you kidding me?
I want to check a Fox, Santa Barbara Tower, standby.
With the ortho down there, this looks...
1812, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Is that for us? Was that for American 812?
American 812, 133.2.
133.2, American 812, we'll see. He called us 1812.
Subscriber ahead. Look,
hey, thanks for the subscription there. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jorge. Glad you're enjoying the content. LA, good morning. American 812, 17-1, climbing via the Orca 3.
American 812, LA, Center Roger, climb maintain flight level 3990.
Climb maintain flight level 390, American 812. 390. He seems like he's in a good mood today. I mean, he probably could have read me the riot act for that departure. I'm pretty sure I've messed that up a little bit. So he seems like he's in a good mood. That's good. Everybody's in a good mood. I need all the help I can get. So here we go. There's no way to set. Oh, there we go. Boom. Standard. And I have to set this guy's altimeter too, don't I? But you said there's an option.
Echo, Foxtrot, Santa Barbara Tower, wind, call runway 25, clear for
customize
takeoff,
configure. Would it be general? Barrel units. Hide yoke. Nope. I'm not too worried about it. I don't want to miss this departure out here, guys. That is unbelievable. You can tell we're definitely in LA. We got that haze layer out there. Alright, we met our restriction between 19 and 13, continuing up to... Oh, actually, it doesn't even matter. He gave us a client via, so we could, in theory, just go level change, but I think that's no more restrictions after COP, right? Yep, so we're passing COP, we're already above 15, so I'll just keep it in VNAV. In theory, I think we could just do a flight level change, but hey now. I gotta find it. Oh, yes. Look at that. Mr. President says you can arm LNAV, VNAV on the ground. Yep. I armed LNAV. I didn't arm VNAV, but hey, we got it. We got through it. We got through it. Turn off RTO and the lights. Turn off RTO and lights. Oh, this goes to flight mode, right? Yep. Everything else is on. Everything else should stay on. These lights are off. All right. We're good. RTO's already off. Junik Lalu says on the Zibo you can adjust noise canceling from the joystick. Really? That did the trick. Okay. Alright, yeah, well, as far as the thrust levers, I think I was having some, I think it's just my axis was maybe twitching a little bit.
Check on Foxtrot, contact
look at this, guys. Come on. Are you serious right now? Look at the wing flex. This is my first proper flight in the Zibo, and I'm telling you guys, this is not going to be the last one. I promise you. I am thoroughly impressed. Look at the wing flexing on the outside where it should, and how it.
132 Echo Foxtrot, set above departure, radar contact.
One thing that was cool that I did notice when I was doing some pattern work, guys, and I was messing around doing some touch and goes. Next time on the landing, we'll pay attention to this. In the replay, as you touch down, the wing tip will flex down, right, as you impact the ground, because it's just that G loading. As soon as the spoilers deploy, then the wing stops its count as this nice little parabolic curve going here because it's creating lift. And it remains that way after touchdown. So you touch down, you get the wing flex, but you're still at a high, you're still at, you know, ref speed minus just a few knots, right? So your wing is still creating lift, and you can see the parabolic curve, but then as soon as the spoilers deploy, the wing levels out, just like it would in real life. And when I saw that in the replay, I about lost my shit. I mean, the amount of detail. Look, there's that. There's the flap. I think the flap is fluttering just a little bit right there.
Vectors clang.
Guys, this is. I'm loving this, man. I need to get flight deck to sim to just do some multi-crew with me, because oh, here's my thrust levers. So I'm gonna just bump them forward a little bit, so they stop. They stop messing around. There we go. I gotta get flight deck to sim to do some multi-crew stuff when that FlyJ multi-crew comes out, because this plane is awesome. This is Pilot Edge. Thank you, Dougal. Packs? Are the packs not on? Don't tell me that. That's on. That's on. You guys just scared me. Okay, pressurization. Cabin is pressurizing. That's all I need to do is freaking pass out up here of hypoxia, because I forgot to turn the packs on. Romulus says, I leave the throttle max on autopilot. Don't generally have problems. Okay, yeah, Romulus, that's what I did. I just bumped my throttles all the way up, so I think we'll be okay. I think what was happening is it was trying to read the position of my thrust levers, like you're saying, and it was just causing issues. But we're 26.3. We're climbing out 1,700 feet a minute. Where's this view? Yes, this is the view right here, guys. This is the frickin' view. We're getting bumped here over the mountains.
Check Foxtrot, clear direct clang when able.
This is the most juicy thing I've done an X-plane. I'm jazzed right now, guys. Fifth Freedom says, quit doing outside shots because I'm running out of tissues. All right, let's do some flybys then. Here we go. Watch yours. I hope it's not too loud. I hope the volume's all right. Here, let's do some flyby views. Are you frickin' kidding me? Are you kidding me? Golly. That was probably pretty loud. I apologize. That looks real. Why is my thrust lever doing something? I hear some. Gosh, what's going on with that? I think it's just my crappy thrust levers.
Number 7 Delta G2, 1 more second, standby.
29. I hope we'll be able to make it. It says top of climb should be. Let's come down here. Let's look at the box a little bit. Let's see the functionality of the box. We know the outside is freaking amazing. Need to turn on weather radar and terrain. Oh my gosh, we even have terrain mode. Let's do that. Well, we just passed all the terrain, darn it. But you're right. Here's the weather radar. I don't think there's anything out there. Let's turn that back off. Let's go terrain mode. Do I have to be at a certain zoom level? Yeah, I don't know if I'm painting anything with the terrain mode right now, because we literally just went over all the terrain, so we should be in the clear. But we'll keep the weather radar on, and that looks good. Land mode. Ooh, traffic. We have traffic on. Okay, good. I think everything looks good. Let's look at the box here for a minute. All right, so progress page. What are we saying? We got plenty of gas. That's all I'm really worried about. Here's our wind, 267 at 37. Now, do I need to? Is that automatically uploaded into the flight plan, or do I have to input that manually? Let's see, cruise. No, see, it looks like it has wind actual. There we go. See, it automatically updated. I had a hard time believing that it wouldn't auto upload the wind. But I guess if you want an accurate fuel calculation, maybe if you're running a little bit more realistic fuel load, you'd want to put that in definitely on the ground.
Number 7 Delta Delta, I was on a coordinating call. Can you say again type of aircraft? And you said eastbound departure, correct?
My goodness. All right, so there's our descent page now. 80-290 on the speed.
Number 737 Delta Delta.
Cool. Fix info
Affirmative.
page.
737 Delta Delta
does the
aircraft
fix
type, and
info
just
page
confirm
work?
you said east departure.
Oh, Daniel Smith says settings hardware AT lock throttle. So let's go over here. Let's go home.
Number 7 Delta
Customize
Delta
configure
runway
hardware.
28 right, runway 28 right, taxi via
Throttle
hotel and
noise
Alpha.
lock. Is that what? All throttle engaged, lock throttle on. Okay, there we go. So that
2
will
Papa Delta, contact point Magoo
eliminate.
approach 124.7.
Yep, that fixed the problem. Thank you, man. The Zibo team has thought about everything. Marco says engines start switches to off. Really? Okay. To auto? Okay. We'll do auto. Daniel Smith says I'll pass the message on to him. Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. I know it's kind of hard now. Like, I don't want to... it's kind of weird. Oh, what was that? Oh, our center tanks are about to go empty. Look at them starting to flash up there. I think we got to wait for the warning to come on, right? And then we'll kill it. Our center tank is almost empty. But it's kind of... I know it's kind of hard to do the multi-crew right now. I don't know if there's multi-crew for the Zibo. I mean, they've thought of everything else. I can't imagine that there isn't already. But when FlyJ Sim gets their...
Team 2 Papa Delta, point Magoo approach, warning
gets their
thanks
full-blown
for
like, multi-crew
Victor. I think they're
support
landing
out.
visuals.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Semi.
So... Stuart Payne says, Flight Dick DeSim has such passion for Boeing and his dev team tested the Zibo's giving us unquestionably some of the best for the
Number 2 Papa Delta, affirmative. Visual approach, runway 25, shoot back to east of our altimeter.
This will compete with the best of the freeware out there. This Zibo is, I put it, equal with the FlyJ Sim stuff. Maybe even a little bit better than, because they have a cabin and everything modeled as well. But I mean, I know that's kind of a small thing. But when you talk about the 727, but right up there with the 727 in my book, 737, and then when you look at the Airbuses, I think it's. I'm gonna be honest, guys, and I hope I don't offend anybody here. I think it's better. It's a better development than the 319, and it's without modification on the flight factor. It's better than the flight factor without modification. Now, when you put in the BSS sound pack, and in my opinion, the Batavia mod on the flight factor 320, I think they're pretty comparable. But you're looking at $100. This is free. Blows my mind. Maybe this is what we'll do when I just decided, guys. When I get my honeycomb yolk, I'm going to do another Zibo stream, and whatever we raise in financial donations, super chats, and whatnot during that stream, I'm going to just donate to the Zibo guys, because this is phenomenal work. It's absolutely phenomenal. Look, we're still doing 1,300 feet a minute at 36,000 feet. My goodness. I don't know if you guys saw, but I'm drinking my coffee out of the Boeing mug this morning and proud of it. Oh, Romeo, did I install the terrain plugin? No, I don't have that, so that's probably why we don't have terrain.
Number 2 Echo Foxtrot, VFR traffic, 10 o'clock, 3 miles, same direction, altitude indicates now 5,500. Not in contact with me, contact point Magoo approach on 124.7. Good morning.
EFB, they will add to the immersion, I think. Yeah, I saw, so I've seen a couple guys doing that, like X-Plane 1972 and stuff using that. But I mean, I just switched liveries. I was doing pattern work in, I want to say it was a Delta 737, and then it was Delta announcements. And now I didn't do anything else except change liveries. And then in American, and they've got the American sound pack. And guys, the audio that you hear, like that intro video and stuff, that's the real deal. That is what plays in the American Airlines cabin.
Fox, Plymouth approach, good morning, camera, altimeter 29er.
Pretty sweet to hear that. Carter Joel says, yes, the fix info page works. That's what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. I was going to do something up here with the fix info.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go, roger. So we're going to go ahead and do, well, since we're close to LAS, let's just put the LAS VOR in there. Look at that. You see how it draws a green line on it? Now watch. Let's say, let's try to shoot ourselves here. Let's do the LAS 0. Let's see. No, we're 180. Let's try a 165 slash. Boom. Look at that. So I was way off. So what you try to do is try to shoot yourself with the laser. But, I mean, now you could pretty much just go 180, almost due south of LAS. But this is how the fix info page should work in the Airbus. Very similar to this. You can put, like, a distance on there, I'm sure. Like, can I do 165 and let's try 25 miles? Let me zoom it out a little bit. I don't really know what that fix is supposed to do. But let's see. Delete, and it's gone. But that's how the fix info page should work. So you tell me they have a fix info page. You can enter multiple fixes. Goodness gracious. Oh, it even tells you the radial from. So right now I'm on the 217. So we could flip that around. Perfect. 98 miles from LAS. Leveling 390. How's the ride? Let's go take a look. I'm going to judge the ride conditions by the amount of wing flex on this beauty. So, I mean, are you kidding me? Look at these textures. The sun shining off there? It looks like a smooth ride to me, guys. What do you say? You're free to move about the cabin. Is that the right one? I don't even know if that was the right one. Yeah, it was. Okay. Seatbelt sign is off. Let's see what fun stuff we have over here.
TBM2 Papa Delta, descend to maintain 6,000.
What's this? What? PA system. Ooh. What's this sound like?
Altitude expecting
Are you kidding?
Fairly smooth ride today. We have the seatbelt sign turned off, and while you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened about you at all times in case you encounter unexpected bumpy air. And we do thank you for flying with us on American.
I gotta figure out who that was. That's definitely a real announcement. And did you see, like, this is, I'm amazed by the little things, guys. So when that announcement was playing, I hit play up here, right? And I could barely hear it in the cockpit, almost like it was because I would be saying it. And then as soon as I switched views to the cabin, I heard it like it was coming right out of the overhead speaker. It's little things like that that just, like, what? How? Is this real life right now? Bird Air says, Wyatt already does for most flight. I can't even take care of landing already. Nathaniel has, where can I download the new Zibo that the G drive doesn't work? I'm not sure. I got mine off the Google Drive, so if that's not working, I'm not sure if there's another way to download this aircraft. Let's do a little bit of a cabin tour. Let's check this out. Let me go check out what this wing view looks like. See the beacon light reflecting off the engine cowling there. Goodness gracious.
Stallion 291 Juliet Delta Limber clearance.
What else can we do back here? I know you can add people and stuff too, I think. Whoa. Went through the roof there. Sorry. Don't want to do that. Let's take a look at the aft galley here. We got dual lavatories. Wow. I mean, this is pretty good. You can open the door.
291 Juliet Delta is cleared out of San Diego Limber Bravo Airspace on departure flight heading 310 and maintain VFR
Man.
at below 2,000
Sorry, going
until
through the roof there.
SoCal departure frequency 119.6 squawk 2517.
We'll come up here to the first class cabin. This is where all my private and commercial members are located. That's the guy from X-Plane. That's too funny. What's his name? Is it Matt? No, Austin. Austin Meyer, right? That's really cool. Here's our flight attendant panel. This is really cool.
Skyline 1
Galley
Juliet
layout.
Delta back
Ooh,
right.
they have a little bit different galley layout. This is wow. All right. Don't mind me here. Let me just enter the cockpit. I'm surprised they don't model the jump seat.
TV2 Papa Delta.
So this is the
Santa
jump
Barbara
seat
Airport,
right here.
contact Santa Barbara
This is
approach
where I've spent most of my
120.55.
time. I've got about 1,000 hours of 737NG jump seat time right about here. And what really is uncomfortable is on the 73s that American has, there's a printer that's right here, and it prints out all your flight release and stuff like that. And essentially, when you're sitting here, your knees are up against this block. And when paper prints out, they're like, you know, hey, can you tear that off for me? Or, you know, get your freaking legs out of the way because we're trying to print stuff. And it was always awkward when I was a regional first officer commuting on an American 737. Like, one of the guys asked me, like, hey, would you just be the designated paper tear person? But from this angle, you can't really hit the serrated lip very well. So I remember I was trying to rip the paper that was coming out of the printer, and basically it wasn't tearing properly, and I ripped one of their pages right in half. And it just went right up the middle. And then I tried pulling out another one, and I think it didn't tear. I just kind of like pulled the paper off the roll, and it jammed up the printer. So then the pilots were just like, all right, screw you, regional scum, you don't know what you're doing. Just move your legs. But yeah, man, I was pretty embarrassed about that. But man, this plane looks freaking awesome. Let's pick a nice view here, focus on some comments, get back at you guys. I mean, I don't even know where to sit. Everything just looks so dang good.
132 Echo Foxtrot, SoCal approach, Van Nuys, altimeter 3001.
I'm gonna sit right here for a minute because that looks pretty sweet.
Number 737 Delta Delta, Montgomery Tower, left downwind departure, approved, wind calm, runway 28
So
right,
we're ask
cleared for takeoff.
FPS. Yeah, let me go ahead and this will pause the sim here momentarily, I think, right? Boom. Data output, FPS, let's check it out. Right now we are bouncing at between 37 and 40. So that's pretty good with OBS running and streaming. I bet you if I were to close OBS, it'd be well above the 60s. Streamlabs is just a killer when it comes to... Well, let's see, maybe this will increase it here. Let me turn this off. Now we're holding pretty much 40 consistently. Data output off. So there you go. So right about 40 FPS seems to be pretty steady.
American 812, contact LA Center 124.62. We'll see ya.
124.62. Have a good one, American 812. 124.62. LA Center, good morning, American 812, level 390, light turbulence.
American 812, LA Center, roger, thank you.
I'm on the Daniel Smith. What version of the 800 are you? I don't know. Just the, I don't know. I literally just picked the regular 800 version. Is there a separate 800? Is there different ones? Mosa Khalid, if you want the specs, if you just type exclamation point specs, I think you'll have all my stuff. It's also in the description. I'll go ahead and put it there in the chat for you. I think the Nightbot should get it out. But essentially, it's just an i9 9900K, 32 gigs of RAM, and I think what did I say? Oh yeah, GTX1070. So there you go. There's the PC specs. Nightbot, pop it out for you. Oh wow, Streamlabs bot seems to be working now too. That's interesting. I'll have to take care of that. Carter says at V1 you can change the lights in the cabin too. Are you serious? How do you change the cabin lights? Yeah, tell me that. That'd be kind of cool. Captain Canada in the house. How's it going, man? Welcome, Captain Canada to the chat, guys. He needs no introduction. He is the man, the myth, the legend himself. Good to have you here, man. I've been seeing you land that Airbus over there in
Number 1 Julie Delta,
on your
Lindbergh Tower,
streams,
wind
man.
calm, runway 27.
You're about ready for a type rating. Land them hell of a lot better than I do, that's for sure. Daniel Smith says that's the engine view I usually see. Sat on seat 14A in July on Ryanair. That's that's your Zibo view. Nice. Fifth Freedom coming in, another $10 donation. Says this bus pilot is working hard today.
Just maintain 4,000.
Here's a little something to get a stiff drink. I appreciate it, Fifth Freedom. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your support. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'm definitely going to need a stiff one after this. I really hope I don't totally botch up this arrival and make a fool of myself. But I kind of want to do some hand flying. But it's hard to hand fly an F2 around because it just looks so damn good. Another one, Dougal coming in, 10 pounds, says, absolutely love the enthusiasm you have for this. Thanks for all you do. Dougal, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's, I'm enthusiastic when I see something great, man. And this truly is some greatness. Thank you very much, Dougal. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. Glad to have you here. Let's do a flyby view again, guys. Watch your ears if you're in headphones, if it's too loud for you. Here comes a flyby. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go ahead and turn down outside a little bit. Actually, let's do this. Find a good view here.
One Julie Delta radar contact, verify altitude. Number 1 Julie Delta, thank you. Contact SoCal departure. Good day.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. Here we go. That's a good shot. Carter Joel says second page of the main page of the EFD. Okay, all right. We'll have to take a look at that here in a second.
Number 201 Julie Delta, SoCal departure. Roger. Limburg altimeter
Captain
3003.
Canada says we thumped the hell out of the 320 yesterday. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to watch that then, make myself feel a little bit better. I was watching you fly that 319, man. You were getting some serious butters on there. So at least you're human then, I guess, if you thumped the 320. Might have just been X-plane though.
Hey, 1 Julie Delta, you plan on using the VFR corridor northbound along the shoreline?
All right, let's take a look at these lights here, guys.
And 1 Julie Delta, follow the coastline northbound. Are you planning on using the corridor?
Page of the EFB. So you want me to go home and then the second page, cabin light.
1 Julia Delta, Roger.
Oh my
follow
goodness.
the shoreline northbound and
Oh,
maintain
we're to
VFR.
turn. Let's just make sure we're supposed to be. Yes, we are. I mean, hold on. While we're in a turn, we got to look down.
Julia Delta, that'd be perfect.
Oh, I missed it.
We're to Papa Delta Airport, 12 o'clock, 13 miles. Advise when you have a sight, set to maintain 3,000.
Oh my goodness. Wow. New member, welcome. How's it going, man? Thank you for joining the channel. Glad you're enjoying the content. Want to become a supporter of the channel? Really appreciate that. All right, let's get back to this. I'm kind of getting beside myself here. I'm just so impressed. All right, let's look at cabin lighting. Wait a second. Did I see failures?
Number 2 Papa Delta, thank you. Cleared visual approach.
This won't. Can I click on one of these, or will it just start failing stuff? I'm kind of scared to do that right now. All right, cabin lighting.
Number 1 Julia Delta, now clear the Bravo airspace.
Entry area, the passenger area. Let's do cruise, and then let's hop back there. Wow. Jesus. This is unreal, guys. I think that Boeing calls this what, the sky blue or Boeing sky interior or something like that with the mood lighting. Another subscriber, Charlotte Jackson. Thank you, sir.
Continue with advisory.
Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the content. I know this isn't very much Airbus content for you today, but this is my first flight in the Zibo, and man, it's impressive. I'll tell you what, guys.
Number 2 Papa Delta, contact Santa
Mr.
Barbara
Dillon,
Tower,
how's it going, man?
119.7,
Good to have you here.
Morning.
Definitely enjoying a little bit of Boeing love here today. Captain Reynolds says, how do you like the Boeing now? Isn't so bad, right? I actually prefer Boeing over others. You know what? I never disliked Boeing, so I don't know if you guys make me out to sound like I hate Boeing. I don't have anything against Boeing. And even I even mentioned, you know, that my favorite airplane of all time is a Boeing. It's a 727. So I have nothing against the 737 or anything like that. I just have a hard time with their recent events. That whole MCAS situation was, you know, it could have been avoided, and it wasn't, and it was not avoided because of money, essentially, right? So when you kill 400 people, somebody needs to be held accountable, and you know, you see that bailout order essentially from, was it British Airways at the air show, and that huge order on the MAX. That's just political stuff. So I don't like that aspect. But I mean, the NG, the 737, and the 320, I mean, they do the same thing, guys. It's just a different way of thinking. So I'm not like anti-Boeing or anything like that. But I just don't fly it as much because I figure you guys, if you want to learn Boeing, there's better channels to learn Boeing from. You know, Flight Deck to Sim, he's a real NG guy. So that's where you be to learn.
For
Airbus, I mean, hopefully, you know, you come to my channel, check it out, learn something. All right. Vincent Ober, what is it? This is X-Plane 11, and this is the Zibo mod 737-800. It is a free aircraft with X-Plane 11. Just have to download it. So it's phenomenal. Yep, Captain Canada just said this plane is free. It sure is. That is the crazy thing. I cannot get over the fact that this airplane is free. Free 95. Romulus says failures is only partially implemented. Electrical is working. I have not tried it yet. You can click on the first level without failing anything. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I want to just take a quick look, see what they have planned, because you know me, I love failure simulation and things like that. So let's go back. Let's go failures here. Let's check it out. There we go. Oh, okay. So you can do AC bus failures and stuff like that. Okay. I wonder if they're going to implement some kind of what I would like to see, which would put this, I mean, this plane is already over the top, so I mean, I can't, I'd like to see, no, I mean, what I think would be cool would be some sort of fault injection timeline, very similar to how Tolis does it, where you can kind of buff the amount of time you have between mean failures, and essentially you're just accelerating time on the airframe. So a 1 hour flight may be like, you know, a 10-hour flight in reality, so it accelerates the time between flights to get a failure. All right, so after Blip, Beaver, I don't know if that's right. I think we got
number 7886 November, San Luis Tarmac Street, runway 29, report 3 miles.
That should be good. There's Beaver, and then we're going to continue on from there. All right. Everything is looking good. We're going to have to check out that descent here in a little bit.
Denver 107 Bravo Kilo, Santa Monica ground. I'm sorry, I missed your request. Can you say again?
There we go. Look at that turn. That's that four-point ortho scenery, by the way, guys. That's four-point ortho. That's also free on the X-Plane store/forum page. Really good.
I need to know what you would like to do before I can give you a taxi instruction.
Mr. Dillon says, "Hey V1, how is my Airbus brother doing today? Just popped in for a 787 conversion course. Wow, man. You got a full plate ahead of you. I'm doing just fine, man. Just trying to get in this Boeing way of doing things here, and this Zibo is outstanding. So glad to have you around, Mr. Dillon. Good luck on that 787 conversion. That sounds like a lot of fun."
107 Bravo Kilo, Santa Monica ground, runway 21, taxi via Bravo.
All right, let's see here. Let's go.
Number 7 Bravo Kilo, runway 21, taxi via
Let's
Bravo.
take a look at our arrival here. So I want to go plan mode. Yep, and I want to zoom this in.
Number 2 Papa Delta, where do you park?
And then I want to go over here. Let's go to the legs page.
Number 2 Papa Delta, that works for me. Straight ahead on that Charlie
right.
and a left turn into the ramp. This frequency. Have a great day.
So I want to go beef. All right, there we go. Let's go legs. Where are we at? That's a missed approach. All right, here we go. Beaver. That's where I want to be. All right, so Beaver, DTA, which is a Delta, and then we're coming down the arrival here. Our first restriction is a jam. Oh, that's only an expect. That's an expect at 17,000. So we'll leave that blank for now. You can see our other restrictions are in the box. A Draper at 14, Spike 13, Harry at 12, Pit all the way down. So the arrival bottoms out at Magni at 11,000 feet. So we get to descend via. We'll just go ahead and set 11,000 in the bottom, and pretty sure that the VNAV is modeled in this, right? So I can just set it and forget it, unlike the IXCG where we had a little bit of issue with the VNAV. So hopefully that will work out just fine. Let's go ahead and go back into map mode. Zoom you back out a little bit there. How are we doing on fuel too? Let's go ahead and go back to the FMC here. Progress page. Salt Lake. Oh yeah, we got plenty of fuel down there when we land at Salt Lake. I'm doing 7-8 mile. Why don't we bump it up a little bit? Let's go. Let's see if we can bump it up. Let's go cruise. How about we do? Can I edit a magenta entry? Can we do like 8.0? I know it's bumpy, but I want to just see. Sure can. Execute. There we go. Look at that. That's freaking cool. Dougal says all these graphics and it still puts the flight factor 320 to shame on performance. Yeah, and that's absolutely true, man. I mean, the flight factor looks good, but your frames get beat down. The optimization on this Zibo is phenomenal.
Skygate 6 November, thank you. Wind 330 at 11, runway 29 cleared land.
Thank you, Gabby. Gabby O'Leary, subscription. Thank you for joining the channel, man. Captain Renell says, nice, understood. We all appreciate you for your time in the sim. Appreciate you, Cap. Thank you, Captain Reynolds. Thanks for your kind words, man. Glad you guys enjoying it. J10 Udwala says, I can imagine the excitement and nerves as my type rating for the 320 will happen next year. And I'm already kicked him out. All the best. Dude, that's awesome, man. Good luck on your training and getting your type rating done. And it's going to be a lot of fun, man.
737 Delta Delta Montgomery Tower, make straight in, runway 28 right, clear to land, wind calm.
Tel says, just joined. How are you enjoying the 737? I'm really enjoying it, man. It's everything's like, I enjoy little details. I think that sets modules apart from each other, different airplanes apart from each other. Like, yes, we can all have a fancy autopilot system, or we can have a fancy auto thrust system, but it's the little things that
November 786, November,
really
runway 29
get me
clear,
going. And
go,
one of them, like I just
departure.
was just talking about it. It was under the PA system here. And here, let's do a
November 86, November, runway 29 cleared, touch and go.
So like, I could barely hear something in the background.
November 1, Juliet Delta, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
And here,
Number 2 Echo Foxtrot, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
I know it's hard to hear it over him talking, but, and the same thing happened. I made a PA as the captain, and like I just started talking, and you can hear a muffled voice, but like you were hearing it from behind the cockpit door. And then as soon as I went to the aft cabin, I could hear it like it was coming out of the speaker, which, you know, you guys probably all know, the speaker is right up here. So it's little things like that that just blow my mind. And you have little flat vibrations, the LED lighting effects on the ground, the texturing, the wing textures. I think wing textures are probably one of the hardest things to texture when you're for a developer. And there's some really good ones out there. FlightJ Sim is good. The flight factor with the Matavia mod, I think, really puts a nice wing texture on it. It is quite a bit dirty, but especially when you look at the leading edge, I think it really adds to the realism. But this wing, the 737 wing here on the Zibo, the texturing is really well done. And when the slats are extended, I'll try to find a better view here. Probably this one. When the flaps
107 Bravo Kilo, I need you to make a right crosswind turn over the shoreline,
kind of like
please.
the wear marks or the dirt on the leading edge beneath the slats themselves is there. It's just incredible. So the little things like that are what really gets me excited.
Do you know what a crosswind is?
Uh-oh, somebody's having trouble in the crosswind turn down there.
Do you know what a shoreline is? It's where the coast meets the land, where water meets land, coastline.
Somebody needs to know what a coastline is. Fifth Freedom says V1 Sim, the descent page forecast. You can input all your wind forecasts from active sky
over the coastline, where the water meets the land, make your right crosswind turn, please.
Hold on, let's check this out here. So go descent mode and forecast, and then
American 812, contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
13577, American 812.
We're 2 Echo Foxtrot, you up?
13577. We'll switch that over. Center American 812, a level 390.
American 812.
Ooh, it's a new guy. Alright. So you could go to this page and input wind data from active sky for descent. Really? So let me pull up my active sky. Wind.
American 812, have a quick amendment to your clearance advisory. Ready to copy?
Oh boy. Go ahead, American 812.
American 812, clear to Salt Lake City after Milford to Quinn 5, arrival Salt Lake North today.
If I cover that, we'll switch over to the Quinns 5 after Milford, American 812.
American 812, read back correct.
Alright, so hold on the winds here. Let's do an arrival change. Hopefully I don't screw this up. We're doing the Salt Lake City arrivals. No. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Arrival? Arrival. He wants the Quinn 5 landing north. We'll do MLF. So we're gonna land 3-4. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm not gonna have the arrival for you guys to see. I have it on my knee pad or on my iPad here that I use for wheel rolled stuff, but I won't have it for you. So we'll do 3-4 left, I'm assuming. So we'll go ahead and put 3-4 left in there. Execute. So it's going to be after Milford, the Quinns. So we're just going to go direct to Milford. And set up for American 812. Can we just get direct to Mike Lima Foxtrot right now?
For 199 Victor Bravo, reading ground runway 16 taxi via hotel. American 812, clear direct Milford via OR.
Thank you, direct Milford, American 812. Alright, direct to Milford. Alright, here we go. Altitude constraint, 4,800. Interesting. We'll take a look at that. So we're going direct Milford, and then the Quinns 5. So let me pull up my chart here real quick, and we'll take a look at the Quinns. So we got a northbound, so that we're probably going to start down here a little bit sooner than later. Someone said that controller was not so much in a good mood anymore. Yeah, you could tell he wasn't in a good mood very much after that guy was giving him some issues. Oh, great. I don't even have, let's see. Quinns 5. Airport, Salt Lake City. I wish I could, so I just have a hard time. I know a lot of you guys ask about why I don't use the AviTab or Navigraph charts. Honestly, guys, it's freaking expensive. And the fact is, I have all these charts, all the real charts on my iPad. So it's just kind of silly to pay for them again. But here we go. Quinns 5 RNAV. It looks like pretty standard. The bottom altitude is going to be camp, which is 11,000, so that's not a problem. Let's take a look at our route here. Let's go plan mode, and I want to zoom you in just a little bit.
Recording on Victor Bravo negative, you're not cleared for takeoff. Hold short runway 16.
Ruh-roh, somebody try to take off.
Victor Bravo, you're ready for takeoff or ready for departure, but you can't use the word cleared for takeoff unless you're actually cleared for takeoff.
All right,
And,
so
runway 16
Milford,
for takeoff.
Beaver, DTA, Unita, Frenzy, Quinn. There's 11,000. Camp at 11. Perfect. All right. So that's all in the box. There's actually less restrictions on this arrival. Not a problem there. Let's go back to the descent page here real quick. Let's put you back in plan mode, or map mode, I should say. Zoom you back out a little bit. Descent, forecast winds. Let's get some forecast winds in here, like V1 or Fifth Grade was saying. Oh boy, I think I just launched Sony Vegas Pro on my desktop. That's not good. That might impact the frames. All right, detailed weather brief. Top of descent, winds 217 at 9. So do we have to put an altitude in here as well? I would imagine you do.
Subscriber ahead. Look up.
Altitude, so that's at 350. That doesn't make sense, does it? What? Oh, that's the expected at the ground. There we go. Where is the wind condition here? I'm still getting used to this active sky thing too. 241 at 80. That makes more sense. 241 at 80 at top of descent. And that's at top of descent at 40,000 feet. Just put 400 in there. Boom. Alright. Maybe that'll adjust the descent a little bit. I would imagine that it would auto-update that though, wouldn't it? Surely there's got to be a way to auto-update descent winds so you don't have to go around putting them all in there. Nobody wants to do that. Let's take a look outside again, see where we are. Jeez. Descend via the Quinn 5, American A12. Alright, so he gave us a descend via, so let's go ahead and set 11,000. This is what I've been waiting for all day to do, guys. You guys have been waiting for me to start engine 2. I'm getting ready. I'm excited to just fly into a VNAV descent. I haven't done this since I flew the Embraers. I had auto VNAV. Alright, so we got 11,000 set. We're on VNAV path, so when you guys let me know, when you professional Boeing drivers, if I leave it at 11,000 right now, and we are in VNAV path, it should start down when we hit top of descent. And is there there's no like below mode or anything for ATC? For the transponder? That's alright. We need to come back here to the init ref though. We're going to land on runway 34 left. Let's do a flaps 30 landing. That's pretty standard. Flaps 30, 134, or 111.9, 344 is the approach course. We'll set 344 right there. We'll do auto brake 2. I know we're setting up a little bit early, but I just don't want to be caught off guard here. So let's go back. Let's take a look at the checklist procedures and the descent. What are we going to have to do? Landing altitude verify. We can actually do that right now. Captain Geo in the house. How's it going, man? It says, aw, snap, a Zibo in action. How is the little one? Captain Geo, thanks for the support, man. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm loving this Zibo right now. It's pretty sweet, I'll tell you that. The little one is doing good. She got her shots yesterday, and I tell you what, man, that was the saddest thing I ever had to witness in my life. Like, 50% of me wanted to cry, and the other 50% of me wanted to punch the doctors in the throat for, you know, the shot vaccination thing. She had to get her some shots, and man, she reached a new level of scream when that happened, and it was just terrible. But she's doing good now. A little rough sleep last night, but that's to be expected. But she's doing good. All right, landing altitude is verified. The system annunciator recall. Well, that looks good. VREF is entered. Radio barrel minimums as needed. Radio barrel minimums. Do I have to set a barrel in the NG? I think I do. Where does one set minimums at? I don't know. Do I? We'll skip that for now. Navigation radio, we'll set and verify that. Auto brake as needed. So descent's pretty much good. So radio barrel mins. Imagine maybe you set it down here in the approach. I think it'll auto load it, right? But there's got to be a way to adjust your minimums. There has to be. Wait, one of you guys let me know. One of you professionals. Speed ref N1 set. Let me know. I need your help. I need your help in the comments. Go Fly Sim says, hi V1, I arrived in time for descent. Awesome. Yes, sir. We are just about to start down. Yep, Slam Cannon says it will start down. Excellent. Carter Joel says, I think in the Boeing you have to put your descent weather in, but the weather you can put in the route page of the flight plan. You don't need to put there because the top of descent winds factor in the forecast page. Okay. Flight Deck Sim always puts in 3 of the 5 descent winds on the OFP and then the QNH in the forecast page. Ah, really? Interesting. Let me pull up the weather for Salt Lake City. Right now, 010 at 610 miles. Pretty close to standard. 2993 on the Barrow. We'll get close to top of descent here. I don't want to mess this up. Don't want to mess this up. Top of descent at... checking my altitudes here. Let's go ahead and put in 240. And the wind is going to be 244 at 70. And then the bottom one, I don't have one lower. Oops.
Open Center earlier, 49 Whiskey Alpha, requesting direct Coaldale.
You said there's a
For
barrel?
Whiskey Alpha, clear direct Coaldale.
ISA.
Direct Coaldale.
And, okay, so here we go.
Alpha.
I'll put in this information here. Is 13. Oops. Oh, we're starting to, I saw a VNAV pop up right there. So we're getting ready to start down. 13 and 29er. 903. I hear the engine spooling back. Oh, invalid entry. Execute. Oh, ISA deviation, not ISA. Ugh. I totally screwed it up. Oh well, too late. Here we go. We won't die. We won't crash. It's visual. We're starting down. We'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign on.
Seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
That's so cool. EFIS. Oh, topmost for mins. Okay. Yeah, up here. What do we have? Straight in 3 for left is 44 at 26. I want it in Barrow. I really have to scroll this all the way up. There's no hundreds. Will it even go that high? Alright, screw it. We'll do radio mins then. We'll do rad out, which is 200 feet. That can't be right. So he barrel and put 200 in the barrel? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me. So you have to put... See what I'm getting confused on here, guys. So if I put barometric minimums in here, it should be 4426. But that means I have to... There's no way I'm going to scroll up 4,000 feet at 1 foot increments. So if I do radio mins, I can just do 200. So I'll do radio mins at 200. But let me know if I'm screwing that up. Let me know if I'm screwing that up. Because I feel like that doesn't make sense there. I gotta stop the mouse wheel scroll. Oh no. Oh my gosh, I can't even set my proper minimums here. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Stop moving. I mean, it's visual, we'll be totally fine, but I know you guys are savages when I forget the chronometer, so gotta make sure I get the barrow set. Alright, we're starting down. We're on the VNAV path, a little bit high. Alright. Captain Reynolds, inside the turn knob, left one on the IMDimitri. Yep. Thank you. SimBrief will have the wind profile if you can't find it in Active Sky. Yeah, I don't use SimBrief, unfortunately. I probably should, but I just kind of do my own flight planning, and I don't really look at the winds aloft because the Airbus is pretty sweet, does it all for you. But I mean, we're not gonna die. We'll be all right. We got plenty of gas. Romulus says, yes, scrolling the mins is a bit of a pain. Okay, if you click and hold the button, it will increase the speed of the barrow. Interesting, really? So I can do that by doing that, huh? So I want 4426. I'm going to go back to barrow. Ah, okay. There we go. Jeez. Oh, 4422. 24... 26. 4426 on the barrow is set. Alright, so we can go ahead and check that off. We are completed. Let's go back. Let's go approach checklist. Flap slip theme is needed. No, we're not going to inhibit the flaps. Fixed landing light on at 10,000 feet. Okay, we'll do that. Passenger sign is needed. We'll do that. At transition, we're definitely going to set that, and we'll update the RMP as needed. Cool. So we can do all that on approach. Landing ILS. Approach mode, roll verify, localizer verify, landing gear, yes, we don't want to forget that. Alright, all pretty much standard stuff. We'll be able to handle all that. Let's do a PA again. I'm liking this PA. Descent captain announcement. So listen to that. You hear him talking barely through the door?
Seatbelt fasten for the main flight. On behalf of the flight crew, we appreciate you being with us today. Wish you a very safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. Hope to see you back here with us soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Look at
American
this.
12 contact Salt Lake approach 128.1.
28.1 American A12. Sit. You know what I need to do is I also need to get the ATIS actual ATIS code for Salt Lake, which is I gotta listen to it. I gotta listen to ATIS 2475. Let's put that in COM 2 for a second. 2475.
Scattered. 20,000 scattered. Temperature 13. Dew point 3. Altimeter 29er 3. Arriving and departing runway 32. 34 left. 34 right. 35. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read backhaul runway assignment. Hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Information India. All right.
Salt Lake City International Airport. 8.
Uh-oh. Approach American 812, 21.6 descending via the Win 5 with India.
American 812, Salt Lake approach. Expect the visual approach runway 34 right.
Expect visual 34 right, American 812. Alright, so let's change the runway. Let's go here. Arrival. 34 right. Execute. Now we got to redo our init. ILS 34 right. That's all in there. Okay. And then let's check our approach chart here. 34 right. 4422 on the Barrow. 4422 is set. Here comes 18,000. Let's go ahead and set 299er3. Boom, boom, boom. 299er3 is set. Back to our checklist system here. Next page, landing ILS. I got the speed brakes out because we're about 1,500 feet high on profile, but we're coming back down. Same kind of says radio's more accurate, isn't it? It can be, yeah. It's radio altimeter is your height above the ground, but just depending on your procedure. I know we don't use rad out unless we're doing a Cat 2 or Cat 3. So other than that, we use barrel mins. Daniel Smith says you forgot the chronometer. I did. I forgot to start the frickin' chrono. You guys didn't even give me an emoji to start it, so I don't even feel bad. But I totally forgot to start the chronometer on takeoff. But this is too cool in here. This is like the wings flexing and stuff. Oh my gosh, look at the water and the mountains. Jeremy Harvey says real life pilots say the engine can go down or slow down, but it can't do both at once. Slippery in real life, huh? Oh man, I think the Airbus might be harder to slow down. We'll see. I'll find out here in a second. You got some pretty hefty speed brakes on this puppy out here. You know, the Airbus, and you have to turn the autopilot off to really get it to slow, if anything. But for most jets, I would say that that's a true statement. You can either slow down or you can go down. You can't do both. That's pretty true for most jets. Now, when you start looking at some of the regional jets, it's a little bit different. But as far as like standard airliner size,
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. Man, we're gonna just make that restriction. Go ahead and stow the brake. 11,000. There we go. Everything looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and reduce speed. I'm gonna go select speed here. I'm gonna slow down to 250.
Yes, am I?
I'm gonna manually slow down to
American 812 after plage, join the runway 34 right localizer.
After plage, join the 34 right on localizer, American 812. Alright, so he wants us to join that localizer, which we have pretty much set up, so we're good. .344 on the course. There's plage, localizer inbound. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and slow back to 210 just because I don't know what he's expecting altitude-wise here. We're gonna get ready to go through 10. Let's get our lights on. These go to continuous, I believe, or flight. I might be messing that up. Oh. I should set the nav radios to ILS frequency. Oh, yeah. Good call. Wait.
For 49er Whiskey Alpha, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
Nav freak is 1095. Good call. Yeah, I do remember having to do that. 1095. There we go. And don't you need 2 if you're doing an auto land? Boom. Set. So he wants us to join the LOC. So let's go via our LOC push button. We are via our LOC captured. Any chance for lower for American 812?
Southwest Salt Lake City, Roger. American 812, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, American 812. Alright, 8,000.
American 812, Salt Lake Airport, 12 o'clock, 20 miles, reporting site.
Roger, reporting site, American 812. Oh, I can just start to see it out there. We'll go ahead and go back to 180, or how about 200 for now? I think I can see it. There it is. Airport side, American 812.
American 812, cleared visual approach rate 34 right.
Cleared visual 34 right, American 812. Alright, I'm just going to hand fly this all the way in, guys, so let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and resync my track IR. Hopefully it won't be too bad for you, but let's go ahead and disengage. And let's go ahead and turn the auto thrust off. And we're going to just hand fly. Bring her back to idle. We need to get down. Let's get the speed brake out. Flight D10. What's our final approach for altitude? Is 49, or no, it was 6,100. We're visual, so alright, let's go 6,100. We're below, let's go flaps 2. Below 250, flaps 5 actually, right? Yes. So we're VOR low. Oh no, I want approach. There we go. I want approach. Loke is captured. We're waiting on the glide slope. We missed it.
American 812, contact tower 119.05.
1905, American 812. Oh, I'm gonna totally screw this up. I can't look down and. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I really need to get a radio stack. Whew. Salt Lake Tower, American 812, visual 34 right. Let's go gear down because we are getting high.
American 812, Salt Lake Tower, runway 34 right, clear to land, wind 36086.
Alright, 34 right, clear to land, American 812. Alright, we are clear to land. Down, boy. I think we were left a little bit high. Well, might have been my fault too. That's alright. We're coming down. We'll catch it. It's a Boeing. So now the Airbus, this is one thing where I think this is a little bit nicer. The Airbus will be yelling at you right now. But we're getting back down on profile. There's the slope.
2,500.
And we'll be stable by 1,000 too, so that's even better. Alright, I gotta get ready to get a good landing in here. Flaps 25. There's flaps 30. And what was our ref speed? It was 134. Alright, gonna be doing a little bit of ignoring on the chat. I apologize, guys. I should set, can I have the first officer set go around altitude for me, please? Also bug ref. Interesting, they got us landing with a tailwind right now, 9 knots. We are stable. We're on the slope. So do you fly? I can't imagine you fly ref speed, right? You got to fly VAP. I'm gonna go about 139 on the VAP because I can't imagine you'd actually come in at ref. I'm not sure how Boeing guys do their thing. Want to touch down at ref ideally. That's what I would imagine. Man, this thing hand flies so nice. I mean, I'm almost hands off right now. Just a little bit of trim, got my thrust set. I can't wait to watch this replay. I have a feeling I'm supposed to bug this here. Well, I bugged 140. I'll give myself, there we go, 140. I don't know if that's accurate at all. Not.
1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch altitude set.
Is it set? Because that almost sounded like Captain Canada. That's my FO there for a second. We're stable at 1,000, guys. Man, I like this Boeing. She got down on speed, no problem. Now, this is the real test, is how can I land this puppy? I know I have a tendency to flare early like I do in the Airbus, so I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to try not to flare early. Hopefully that doesn't translate into smashing the heck out of the concrete here. I didn't even think about it. I don't know if I have thrust reverse bound. Hopefully we'll be all right.
400.
2 whites, 2 reds on the slope. Everything is looking good right now. There we go. We got a headwind now. Shift it around.
300. Approaching minimums. 200.
Landing.
Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Oh, there's my early
10.
flare. Oof. We're down. Reverser's green. Decel.
80 knots.
Manual brakes. Stow the reverse. 275 on the feet per minute. Hey, man, for my first real Zibo landing, I'll take that. That's better than half my Airbus landings. We'll stow the buckets. Welcome to Salt Lake City, guys. I can't wait to watch that replay. I tell you what, I cannot wait to watch that. All right, we'll go ahead and exit here. Let's get this fired up.
American 812 taxi to gate via hotel, monitor ground, have a good day.
Hotel, monitor ground, we'll see American 812. Alright, we'll get the aircraft reconfigured here. Flaps are coming up. Stow that. APU is spooling. We can go back to auto, right? And disconnect from pilot edge before I forget.
Disconnected.
Wow. Woo. All right, guys. Well, welcome to Salt Lake City. It was definitely not a, it wasn't a butter, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Thanks for sticking around and bearing with me here and helping me out in chat. You guys are really did help me out. Appreciate it. I'm gonna make a right turn here, and we'll go park on that terminal over there. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll just go ahead and kill the taxi light for now. I want to see how this thing's single engine taxis, so we'll test it out. Alberto Delgadillo coming in, $3 donation. He says, well done, Captain. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and do a single engine taxi, shall we? I don't know. Can I transfer the right gen? Yes, I can. And then I'm going to go ahead and kill engine 2. I want to just see how it handles single engine here. Listen to that spool down, though. Gosh. All right, we're going to make a slight left and then a right turn into the gate. Taxi light is off. All right, Delta 5. We're going to put this American 7.3 right next to Delta. I got to see this replay. I'm really interested in seeing how the replay system works in the Zibo, because I don't really have that much experience with it. I don't know if it like tracks your like flaps or anything like that. Oh, I still have a wing light on there, and I have my strobes on. Oops. Oh, I screwed that all up. That's all right. Let's just park it. Will you tell me when to stop? Yep. There's yellow. A little more. Really? There we go. Brake set. Killing engine 1. Welcome to Salt Lake City, guys. Listen to that spool down sound. The flashing light of the LED of the beacon there. Gosh. Unbelievable. All right, I'm not going to do a full shutdown because I actually just want to see this replay. So, I know we're ignoring you guys there in chat a little bit here, but let me catch back up on the chat messages here. Let me disable real view and we'll watch a couple replays. Real view disabled. Perfect. All right. Captain Geo coming in. Firm landing, Captain. Now repo time back home. You guessed it, man. I may repo it myself because this thing was a lot of fun to fly. This was a blast to fly, guys. I really enjoyed this stream. I hope it wasn't too uneventful for you. Like I wasn't able really to talk much because I was trying to focus pretty hard on not crashing or looking stupid. So let's go ahead and get this replay going.
2500.
This is when I still had the speed brakes out. Oh my gosh. Look at the wing here. This is what I'm talking about. That's a little far out. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little. Let's speed up. I don't think I had the speed brakes out the whole time. That may just be a replay bug. Dale Smith says pitch up at 20 feet. Oops, I probably forgot to do that. We'll take a look here. Now we need another TOLA stream from flight deck to sim. Yeah, man. Left APU gen online. Okay. Oh, right APU gen. Okay. Touchdown zone. Yes, sir. Kyle Cruz, I think I was in the touchdown zone. We'll take a look here. Stuart Payne says V1 is starting a war with Delta. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. I wonder why my speed brakes are showing up. Oh, well. Oh, my God. Like this right here, guys, is just incredible. Wing flex a little bit. Daniel Smith says, I hope Zibo adds the touchdown effect in replay soon. Ooh, that would be really cool. Alright, I'm going to watch this touchdown from the inside, then we'll just back it up to like right here. We'll watch a couple from the outside. I don't think I did land with the speed brakes up, but it's showing that they're up. I don't know. I had them armed. It was armed green light. Definitely flared high there, you could tell. Watch this. Touchdown. Spoilers come up, and look at the wing flex go away. Golly. Let's back it up a little bit. Carter says, I think he had the speed brakes out the entire time. Did I really? Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. It was flying phenomenal with them out, so... Here comes the little touchdown. There was the high flare. Boom, there's the bounce, and then look at the wing flex go down as the spoilers come out. Let's take a look outside. Does it tell you in the cockpit where they were? So in the cockpit,
2500.
I guess it shows them up, maybe? I don't know.
50, 40.
Maybe I did. I could have sworn it was green light. Maybe I have to rewatch that stream. Maybe I totally screwed that up. It was flying so well. That's not good. Here we go. Let's back it up. This is the view we want right here. Golly. See, there was that Airbus flare. That was firm. That was definitely firm. Definitely had the Airbus flare situation going on there. Let's go ahead and view from the tower. So you guys say, yes, that does track the spoilers. Maybe I moved them when arming. Yeah, Romulus, I might have. But hey, I think I can't imagine they were actually out there. That flew so well. Look at that Airbus flare right there. Totally screwed that up. But we were in the touchdown zone, right? Yeah, we got the second marker. Then we got a couple single markers there. Wow. Anyway, I'm still extremely impressed with this airplane. I'll leave you guys with a few more replays. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for hanging around and bearing with me in the chat. I know I am not a Boeing pilot by any means, but you guys really helped me out, and it was a lot of fun. I hope you don't mind seeing a few more of these streams, because this Zibo is such a joy and such a pleasure to fly. I am definitely going to be flying it a little bit more. So thank you guys for hanging around. Thank you for all the support, all the donations, the super chats. You guys are rocking. If you haven't already, if you're a member of the channel, go check out the podcast video. I have that up for you. It's for members only. You'll be able to see that if you are a member of the channel. Let me know what you think. Give me comments if I can improve it any way. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next stream. So I hope you all have a blessed day wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.